haters talking about.
What's up, family? According to Bow Wow's lawyer, he was beaten with a lamp, bitten and spat on by a former girlfriend. Bow Wow's attorney, Joe Hibachi, has provided insight into what he says happened between Bow Wow and his former girlfriend, Leslie Holden. And although the altercation left both parties injured, his attorney insists that Bow Wow's arrest was unjustified. He said, Chad Bow Wow Moss was wrongfully arrested earlier this morning for the first time after being beaten by an out-of-control, intoxicated female, Miss Leslie Holden, in his Atlanta condominium. Two independent witnesses corroborated his version of events, indicating that Miss Holden was simply out of control and was without a doubt the primary aggressor. For no logical reason, officers arrested both parties despite having clear-cut evidence that Bow Wow was the victim in the case. Miss Holden beat him with a lamp, bit him on his side, and spit on him while Bow Wow continually made efforts to avoid her. Bow Wow suffered multiple injuries, some of which are visible in his mugshot. Miss Holden's mugshot, on the other hand, speaks for itself, despite her allegation to police that she broke a fingernail. Bow Wow feels very strongly that a man should never lay hand on a woman, even in self-defense, hence his failure to defend himself here, he concluded. We are confident that the charges against Bow Wow will be dismissed and look forward to assisting the Fulton County Solicitor General's office in prosecuting Ms. Holden. Bow Wow was arrested Saturday morning after officers were dispatched to the scene. Because they could not determine who the true aggressor was, they decided to take both Bow Wow and Holden to jail. Bow Wow was released that same day on an $8,000 bond. Now, I know that some of you are like, yeah, well, you know, this is his own doing. The dude got very poor taste in women. I'm not going there. I mean, I think that there's something that needs to be said about that, because I'm the type of person that I feel like if there's any type of culpability or responsibility that needs to happen, then it should happen and it should be evenly distributed. So I think that we do have to take responsibility for our actions, the choices that we make. And obviously, Bow Wow makes some very, very bad choices in women. This woman is kind of off, right? Now, my thing is this. I don't think that we should get into the whole jokey joke thing about this case because, you know, Bow Wow has taken a number of L's and he's starting the year off with an L. But this right here is more on her than it is him, because at the end of the day, you got to keep your hands to yourself. And ain't nothing funny about domestic abuse. I don't care who's on the receiving end. You know, it doesn't matter who's the aggressor. You know, there are some women who get a pass for swinging on dudes because some dudes do live by that philosophy that you don't hit a woman under any circumstances. And obviously this woman was the aggressor. Bow Wow face is all scratched up and injured. And she looks like she didn't have any type of worry. She looks like she just woke up and got out of bed and took a picture. So, you know, I'm not going to go in like some of y'all probably thinking. I'm not going to do that. You know, I think that it's very important. It's very important that women are held accountable. Women who are abusers are held accountable. There are a lot of women out there that like to fight. And some of them, knowing that there are men out there like Bow Wow who won't hit a woman under any circumstances, they go like, well, yeah, he ain't gonna hit me. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. And even if they do attack the man, they know that the criticism they receive and even the punishment is probably not going to be as severe if the shoe was on the other foot. So, and you can tell just by reading some of the comments online. I've seen a lot of people read a lot of comments where people are like really making jokes about this, like really making memes about Bow Wow and laughing like this is something funny. And it's that attitude that I think that basically perpetuates more of that type of behavior, because there are women out there who think this is okay. There are some women out there who are very, very violent, and they need to be put in jail because they are uncivilized. If you didn't think the picture that Rihanna took after she got beat up by Chris Brown was funny, you shouldn't be laughing at the picture that Bow Wow took after he got beat up. Some people say, well, why did he have to go to jail if he was not the aggressor? Well, it was at the police discretion. Sometimes they take both parties to jail just to cover their asses. Just so they can say, hey, well, we removed her and we removed him. And that way, they can get out of being accused of being biased or negligent. So that's how that go. Bow Wow said that he held back, and I'm sure he did because girl's face was not damaged. She didn't seem to have any obvious injuries except for a broken fingernail. But ladies, every dude is not going to let you off that easy. If you swing on a person, I don't care if you're a man or a woman, be prepared for whatever comes with that. Everybody's not going to act or react the same way. Some people may hit you back. Some people may stab you. Somebody might shoot you. Somebody might hit you with a brick. You don't know what'll happen. Everybody ain't raised the same way, and everybody don't have the same temperament. There's a way you can push somebody, man, and somebody just snap, lose it for a moment. Why take that chance? Keep your hands to yourself. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. Keep your hands to yourself. When I was boxing, right before the bell would ring to start the fight, the referee would always instruct me and my opponent to protect yourself at all times. Ladies, if you put your hands on a man, it's quite possible that he won't put his hands on you back. But why take a chance? No more talk.
What them haters talking about?
Damn.